Hi everyone, Tara from Tara's Tank Friends here, and today I would like to show you a new light that Hygger sent me. This is the Planted 24/7 Aquarium Adjustable or Extendable LED light, HG978, and I wanted an 18-inch to fit my 20 tall. And I'd like to compare the light to my jc&p light. My jc&p light that fits the 20 tall, I think I paid $45 for it with shipping because they were running like a half off sale. So normally that would be like a $90 light if it hadn't been on sale. And then this one right now is on sale for $39.99, I think. So let's compare these lights. So in the box, we have a light, instruction manual. This is the little remote, different functions on it. And in this box, I'm assuming is the power adapter for it. So I'm gonna get this opened up and take a look at the instructions and show this on the tank. Here in the center, I have the tank with the jc&p light on it. You can see that it is dimmer than the two on the either side of the light. The housing for the jc&p is plastic. Here, the remote is like this. You can adjust the white and green, the blue and the red focus, and then this is a timer for it that will let you do 6 hours, 8 hours, or 10 hours. I have never programmed that because I don't like programming things. The thing I don't like about this light though is that the white and the green are tied, and now it's just the green and the white. I cannot adjust them separately. It's just the one last button. So this tank looks very green with that. So in order to counter that, because the white and the green are tied, and I don't actually want this much light in the tank, I turn everything down to 40% and then I turn the red to 50%. And that is the look of the tank with everything at 40 except the red is at 50. If I push the power button on the light, just mode for power, it will change its spectrum, and then shut off. If I push it again, it comes back on at the setting that I had set for it previously, which is 40, 40, and 50. So here is the Hygger light on the tank at the brightness I have set it to. So this housing is a nice, probably aluminum housing, and it's got like a little brushed look to it. I don't know if I said the jc&p is plastic. They both have similar leg style, which I actually like the style of legs. You can get it closer down to the tank if you pull these out just a little more and set it down onto this part. This is kind of like your height adjuster, and both of the lights have that style to them. It says it doesn't have a memory. It says if you power it off, you have to reprogram the light. However, I've just turned it back on from what I set it to, and it's the same brightness that I set. So let's look at the remote for it. Okay. Here's your power. If you press and hold this, it should just go off. Yep. Turn it on once, and it's the setting I set it to. So it does seem to have a memory to it. It's kind of interesting. You can change the lights if you want different colored lights. This is a feature that the jc&p does not have. This is the red. And the way you cycle through these is just by hitting the power button. So blue, green, purple. This one they call yellow. I feel like it's more of like a red-orange. This is cyan, sort of turquoise. And then this should be the color changing mode. So it'll gently cycle through the different colors if you are into that kind of a thing. A particular color setting. Here I've got it set on purple. You can also adjust the intensity of that color setting just by going in 25% increments every time you push the up and down button. And that's as bright as the purple goes there. Okay, so it's got a 24/7 light mode that if you would like to use it, the light will ramp up and become full brightness for most of the day and then ramp down again at the end of the day. But if you see here, it says it works from 6 to 22:30 every day. So that would be 6 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. That's a little bit long for my needs, so I'm not going to use that one. But apparently all you do to set that is just hit that button, and you hit it at these specific times here. What I want to try is the timer. Focus, please. You can choose 6 hours, 10 hours, or 12 hours. And whatever you set it for should ramp up for 15 minutes and then ramp down for 15 minutes at the end of the day. It does not appear that you can set in full spectrum mode the colors separately. It appears that you can only increase the brightness or dimness of the light. So let's see if we get this all the way. Oh, that's dimmer. That's brighter, 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 and that's dimmer. So I went too far. Let's see. That's really quite bright. If you take a look at this tank next to this tank, so the tank on the left has the Hygger light at the brightest it will go, and the tank on the right has a Twin Star C series, which is a pretty bright light. They're looking sort of similar intensities of light to me. Let's see, the one on the left is a Twin Star E series. Again, I would say that's a similar intensity of light. So you can probably grow some fairly high demanding plants if you turn this light all the way up. I don't really want it all the way up in this tank because I don't have enough plants to utilize that right now. And I think it would just help me to grow extra algae until these plants grow in. So I'd like it a little dimmer. So if we step back, I'm almost going to trip over something. I have set it about the same brightness as I had the jc&p set to. You can see that it is dimmer than the two tanks on either side of it. It does have more of a sort of blue cast than I kind of like for this. I do like a little bit more warmth in my light if I'm going to have a dimmer light for this tank. And you know, I think I might be comparing the Hygger light to the wrong light. I figured just because both the jc&p and the Hygger are what you would call budget lights, that they would be comparable. But I'm kind of thinking that this might actually be more of a competitor for the Twin Star C. So let's see. Here is the tank with the Twin Star C on it, which has also got an aluminum housing. And here is the tank with the Hygger light on it at full intensity. To me, it actually looks slightly brighter. The only thing I'm noticing is that there are more shadows on the right and left side of the tank, and that's just because the light bar itself isn't quite as long as the Twin Star light bar. However, that is kind of nuts. I'm seeing a lot of colors. That's definitely bright enough for this tank, which I'm using CO2 in and highlighting. Now, the Twin Star cost me $110 before tax, and I bought it at a local store, so I didn't pay shipping. You'd probably have to pay shipping if you bought it somewhere else. The Hygger 18 watt, meant for a 20 tall, is on sale right now for $39.99, and it has the additional features of the ramp up and ramp down and the power button. The Twin Star, you just have to plug it in and unplug it or plug it into a timer. It doesn't have any adjustments. You can't choose a color mode, anything like that. I'm pretty surprised that I'm actually comparing it to one of my beloved Twin Star lights. Yeah, I did not expect that. I would say if you really want it for a tank like this, that's high tech, to go one size larger so that your light bar is a little bit longer. And I think that is actually a better comparison than to the jc&p. Here I've set the Twin Star upside down on top of the Hygger, and you can see that it is longer. The next size up of the Hygger, which is the 24, I think it's 24 to 30 inch light, is on sale for $47.99, which is still half the price of the Twin Star, and you get more options. And of course, everything from petnanny.com to the US has free shipping. So you guys, I really was not expecting this result. Yeah. All right. Got to give it to you, Hygger. Great light. All right. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Again, I was not expecting that result. So thanks so much, Hygger, for sending me the amazing light. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right. Have a great day. Bye.